Welcome everybody, I am YouTuber here and we're getting set for more Los Angeles Dodgers baseball here on MLB Show 21. Let me go pull up the calendar for you so I can explain something, get a little side note and a little explanation out of the way before we get started with this game against Oakland Athletics for the first game of the series against Oakland. This game, I had this game here, this last game, 14-6 game between Colorado and Los Angeles. I did record it taped in two parts. There's a little between the first part and the second. I will upload it. By the way, I'm gonna upload that into two parts. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be recorded, uploaded into two parts. That upload will come probably on Saturday. I will do that on not Saturday, Thursday. Sorry, correction. Thursday, we'll do that upload on Thursday. We will have another video on Thursday, a live video, but that will be uploaded on Thursday. Since the Los Angeles Dodgers have an off day, but I have a minor league game on that day. So, ignore the date, meaning that it says April 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's we're behind on the schedule, but that's okay. So, but between part 1 and part 2, there's going to be maybe a little small short lag between the runner being out to the next batter being up. There may be a little gap of non-recorded footage, but it'll be pretty much almost seamlessly transitioned from part 1 and part 2 in the two video. So I'll upload on Thursday. So just want to get that out before we go ahead and play today's game against Oakland Athletics. Let's look at the calendar also to see who is also playing today, and if we aren't want to feature any other games besides this one here. I have it set to control all teams. This is the way I wanted it, so I can have All-Star Game, Home Run Derby, and all that stuff on this channel. As well as more games on this channel as far as teams are concerned and that sort of thing. So we have this game. We are definitely going to record this one. I'm thinking also if I want to do any other game. Let's see here. We have Tampa Bay, Boston, Baltimore, New York, Kansas City, Cleveland, Minnesota, Detroit, Los Angeles, and Angels, and the Houston Astros, Chicago, and Seattle, Toronto and Texas, St. Louis and Miami, Philadelphia, New York, Washington, Atlanta, Milwaukee, Chicago, San Francisco, San Diego, and Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati. I think we're just going to do Los Angeles Dodgers here today. No, that's not what we want. If you play this game in this play next game thing, it will not simulate the other games, and you can always come back to them. If you do it from the calendar, it will. So this is just a little friendly heads up note. The difference between the road and alternate road is it says Dodgers versus Los Angeles on the gray jerseys. This is also the jersey you'll see with the interlocking OKC for the Oklahoma City Dodgers road jerseys. Or sorry, it's the home jerseys that are the interlocking OKC, and it's the gray hat with the Oklahoma outline and the interlocking OK LA with the LA. We'll show you once we play a game on the road. I think we start the minor league season on the road. Since I'm playing as the Dodgers, I mean I'm controlling all teams, but I'm doing all the Dodger franchise stuff Pro and AAA and AA, which would include Los Angeles, Tulsa, and Oklahoma City, and the Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers organization. Athletics, their affiliations are, what is it, AAA? I forgot what is it, AAA. It is Las Vegas, AAA, AA is Midland. So I just want to point out the I like the yellow jerseys.
Gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't,
I'm doing my commentary today. We the first 3 games were
so that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Recorded with audio, or no audio, just the in-game announcers. The first 4, sorry, the first 4 games. The first 3 were live. The 4th one was taped. This is the 5th game of the season. We will, like I said, we will back upload or get the game that we missed. The game prior to this one, last game against Colorado, will be uploaded on Thursday. So don't worry, you'll still get to see that game. It'll just be out of order. I played it in order, but the upload will be out of order.
They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 minutes.
It's a cool day in Oakland.
For scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch.
That's cool in
From the windup, the
Oakland. The only thing I don't like about this stadium,
he's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So now into the box is Justin Turner. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
is all that foul ball territory. Remember, this used to be the stadium where the Los Angeles, or the Oakland Athletics shared a stadium. Remember, Oakland Athletics back in the day shared a stadium with the Oakland Raiders before they moved to Las Vegas. If Oakland ever does get the Athletics or a minor league or a major league team instead of having their minor league aviators team, which is the AAA team for Las Vegas.
Corey Seager, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Then I wouldn't be surprised if they build this. They would have a separate stadium and not have a baseball stadium. This is the last, I think, the last football stadium of its kind.
Just like that.
I mean, there's teams that still share a stadium in football, like where it's multi-football team stadium. Jets and Giants play the same stadium.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
The Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams used to, and then they still share a stadium. But it's just different stadium now than it was when they first moved out there.
If he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's teams that play hockey and basketball in the same arena. Take the Dallas Stars and Dallas Mavericks, for instance. And even NBA teams sharing arenas. which is Los Angeles Angels, or sorry, Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers. Share Arena. Also, the Kings, Los Angeles Kings, play there at the Staples Center. I think the WNBA team plays there as well.
Oh man, I love what AJ Pollard does for this offense.
Of course, G League, which is the development league for the NBA, shares their teams that are affiliated with the NBA. Their NBA counterpart share arenas like Oklahoma City Thunder and Oklahoma City Blue. Share an arena.
No need to wait, as here he is, as he puts it on the ground to third.
Well, let's watch the video from the Thunder because their arena got renamed, so I'll have to do a video on renaming the Thunder's arena because it's going to be renamed because of
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Because of changes their ending their naming rights with their current Chesapeake Energy Arena. It's in the naming rights with the Thunder, so the Thunder Arena where they play are going to have a new name. I don't know if people have heard that in the NBA or not. I just want to get that NBA news out there.
The splitter in this one here today.
It's weird to see Elvis Andrews with a
high and deep down the left field line.
Athletics jersey on instead of Rangers jersey. If we have extra innings, we'll have the extra inning rule for the first time. I've played. I don't think I've played a extra inning. No, I haven't. I've did parts of one. Then I was going to record this game tape, but didn't get in all in one. I didn't like. I don't want to do two parts this week. I just want to do one 2-part video this week on the Dodgers off day.
I know it's just April, but that's really
we'll have a video live that's scheduled for that day. So
you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he's looking to get it
going. If we have extra innings, we'll explain extra innings as it comes about. There's new extra inning rules in Major League as well as Minor League. They had Minor League the last year.
And another foul ball. Gonsolin has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that. Obviously,
not last year, the year before. I think the AA and AAA have had it longer than the MLB has.
Because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams.
First 2 gone in the end.
Doing this in his career.
First pitch of the AB on
I'll show you what difficulty I have it on.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher,
just mean pitch this pitch. I'll show you. Let me show you the in the batting and base running, which how difficult their base running is and all that. I have it on dynamic, which is next up from beginner. This is what I was on, I think, in MLB Show 20. I just hadn't mastered it until once I mastered it, I'll move up to rookie. You'd think rookie was the lowest, but it's not. Usually in a game, rookie is the lowest. But in pitching, I have it selected dynamic, classic, and default. Then I have the button, and the general gameplay style is fast at the simulation.
Their toes, that opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And within each, like, dynamic rookie stuff, you'll have different ones, so you'll level up inside that level before you level up to rookie, and then you'll have different ones within rookie before you have to level up to the next one, which I don't know what it is after rookie, what it is, but I think it's like pro or.
And there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to use this tie as a good example. I don't think this tie is going to hold, but well, let's say it does hold between now and the bottom of the 9th inning. And the Dodgers can go 3 up, 3 down, and send them going. And the Dodgers can pitch a 3 up, 3 down inning in the bottom of the 9th inning against them, and the Athletics don't score a run of any side, any sort in the bottom of the 9th inning. Then we'll go to the top 10th inning with a runner on second for Los Angeles. And then, and even if Los Angeles has a lead going to the bottom of the 10th, Oakland will have a designated hitter. You can have somebody already in the lineup. I can't remember how they put, who they decide who gets.
One of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Protecting on 0-2, so
but then, you know, also if that guy is not really a fast guy on the base pass, it'd be probably a good idea to suggest.
And it's fouled away.
You know, pinch runner. That way, if you are trying to win it in extra innings in your half of the inning, whether you're the home team or the road team.
The next 0-2.
But then if you're the road team, you're trying to
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
keep that lead. So it's harder to do than if you're the
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into
home team in extra innings. Because if you're the home team in extra innings, you just top of the inning, you just send the visiting team down in order 1, 2, 3.
This solo home run knocks things up. Second inning coming up.
And then you walk off with a home run, and instead of winning, if you walk off with a home run in the 10th inning.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
So the reason why it's good to have a runner in a second, you don't have to necessarily have a home run to win it.
First delivery to him.
Makes it the game go quicker.
But it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging. No
or particularly that inning go quicker.
And he fouls this one off. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has.
If you have a runner on second naturally in extra innings, then that batter, first batter, is going to that gets a deep hit into the outfield. That would score the run to win it, and it'd be a walk-off hit. You can also still walk off with a home run, but it's not. You are looking for that. So let me turn down my volume. I was trying to talk over them, and that made me talk loud. So I do apologize for that. I fixed the issue though.
All right, guys, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one.
Alright, so there's Oakland's defensive order. We will go over the defensive order for the so you got Pinder, Laureano, Piscotti in the outfield. Those are outfielders for today. And then we'll go over the infield here. In infield from third base to first base, you got Chapman, Elvis Andrews, Jed Lowry, and Matt Olson at third base. Catching, you have Sean Murphy. He's catching for Paul Blackburn, and Mitch Moreland is your DH. And then you're batting order. Batting first, you have Elvis Andrews. Batting second, you have Jed Lowry. Batting third, Matt Chapman. Batting fourth, in the cleanup spot, Matt Olson. Batting fifth, Romano Laureano. Mitch Moreland in the sixth hole. We have DHing. Seventh hole and playing left field, Chad Pinder. Stephen Piscotti batting eighth in the right field and batting ninth in catching, Sean Smith. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, from left field to right field in the outfield, you have at left field you have Zach Rex. At center field you have Cody Bellinger, and at right field you have Mookie Betts. From third to first you have Justin Turner at third, Corey Seager at short, Chris Taylor at second, and Max Muncy at first. Catching is Will Smith. He's catching for that guy, what is his name? I forgot his name. We'll mention at the bottom of the inning. And then the DH is at AJ Pollock. In the batting order, batting first and at right field, Mookie Betts. Batting second and at third base, Justin Turner. Batting batting third in the shortstop position, Corey Seager. Batting fourth in the clamp spot and playing in center field, Cody Bellinger. Batting fifth and catching Will Smith. Batting sixth and at DH, AJ Pollock. Batting seventh and at first base, Max Muncy. Batting eighth and at second base, Chris Taylor. Batting ninth and at left field, Zach Rex. Those are your starting lineups. Max Muncy's on first. Zach Rex is at the plate. And on deck is Mookie Betts. So it was Max Muncy first. He got on the single. Then Chris Taylor got out, and then that brings it to Zach Rex with an 0-0 count. Make that an 0-1 count now. And so that's where we are in this game, tied at 1, top of the second inning. If you're just tuning in, that's the fielding order, batting order for both teams. It's from the Oakland Coliseum.
It's a ball and a strike.
It's still got some aspects of a football stadium to it. That's going to be a double play. Now in the inning, we go to the bottom of the second. Tom still tied at 1. Ramon Laureano, Mitch Moreland, and Chad Pinder do up for the Athletics. So it's the 5, 6, 7 hitters do up for the Athletics in their rose gold today. or their home gold.
Is the outfielder.
Normally teams wear their bright colors on the last game of the series, whether it's a Sunday or wherever the last game of the series it ends. I know that's the case in college. Like teams that have orange will wear orange. But well, got both teams wearing colored jerseys here today. Dodgers in gray. The only home look to the Athletics is the road pants, the home pants.
I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Fastball called, strike 3, and
the only time you see two teams in colored jerseys in a game in Major League Baseball is in spring training, which we skipped spring training.
3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He did not.
We're a little delayed, but that's because the game was out late.
And he turns on one.
We're still in the first month of baseball.
Deep to right. Back goes Betts to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there.
That was the home run that tied the game up. Our run was... What was our run? How do we get our run? Let's see here. Stance. Oops, stance. Game log. Let's see here. How we get our run? Let's see here. Let's see here. Dodgers by Ben struck out, chasing the low slider. Turner lined out to the center field. Seager doubled to left. Turner advanced to third. Bellinger reached on a field error by Olsen, and that's when Turner scores. Smith popped out to Lowry, and Pollard ground out to Chapman to end the inning. On that inning, there was 1 hit, 2 walks, no errors, and 2 left on. For the Athletics, that was for the top half of the top of the first inning. That's where we're recapping the game. Top of the first inning, when the Athletics were at the plate, they got Gonsolin. Gonsolin is the pitcher for them. Okay. Chapman had, or Andrews had ground out to Seager 6-3. Then Lowry ground out to Taylor 4-3. Chapman homered to left for that was 463 feet. Olsen was called out on strikes, looking outside on a fastball. 1 run. 1 hit, no walks, no errors, 18 pitches, nobody left the ballpark. Average 13 pitches in that top half the first inning. And then the Dodgers' second inning, it was Matt Muncy lined to center for a single. Taylor flying out to Piscotty F9. Rex ground out into a double play. 3-6-1 double play. Muncy out. No runs. 1 hit. No walks. No errors. 8 pitches. They left 1 on base. So far this inning, we've had Lorano was called out on strikes, looking on a fastball low and away. Moreland doubled to center. So far we have had no runs, 1 hit, no walks, no errors, and only 6 pitches this inning. The inning is not over yet. Mitch Moreland is on second. We'll go with the 10 cent a minute. Your umpires today: James Kingsley at home plate, Gary Simmons at first base, second base umpire Patrick Johnson, and Larry Pollard at third base.
On here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And your pitcher is for Oakland, or for Los Angeles, is Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
Control 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Strike 3, struck him out, 2 gone.
The fastball couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers.
3 up, 2 down for second base.
Where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't
Now
the
batting
case there.
for
That
them,
was a
Stephen
very low-pitch
Piscotty.
fastball, right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oakland is in their old jerseys with the green A on their jersey, green numbers on the front, green name on the back, the green of the player name outlined in white. White pants with the green belt color. Green ball batting helmets with the green bill and the A's logo.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In white.
Here, he doesn't have to give
Dodgers
it
in their
a great
alternate
pitch to hit. He's got a
road,
base open, so he
which
has to
says
focus
Dodgers
making
on
a
their
good pitch right here.
jerseys in descriptive font.
Fouled away. Moreland stands at second with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball.
The only difference between these Dodgers jerseys and the Dodgers jerseys the Oklahoma City Dodgers wear, it's got the Los Angeles patch on the side of it, and the Oklahoma City's got the Oklahoma City patch on their jersey. But everything else about the jersey, from the numbers on the front to the numbers on the back to the name on the back, it's the same road jersey except for the road ball caps. Even the road batting helmets are almost identical, with the exception of one says LA, the other says OKC on it with 2 flap helmet.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Like I said, the ball cap is the same as the batting helmet for Oakland.
Start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And the same goes for Los Angeles Dodgers. The ball cap and batting helmet are the same colors with the same logo on it.
Just foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
So
And now in the box,
we'll
Justin
do
Turner
the
singled in his last at-bat.
dimensions. Is 367, 330 to left in the 2 left field areas.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. It was a double for him in his
I'll show you. Oops.
first turn.
Let me do this base hit first, or this hit.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in a...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
I'll show you the Oops. Wrong direction. So you have 330 to the far left. Next one is 367 to here. 362. .388. 400 is the deepest part of the ballpark. And that's to right here is to 400. And then you go 388, 362, 367. So is it 367 on and 333? Is it 330, 367 here? 330 and 367 here. 330 and 367 there. 302. Or sorry, 362 next one over here. Is it 367? Or 362? 362 and oops. .362, 388, 388. So it's basically just. Let me show you from. Home plate here. Oops. Trying to get the camera to. HS2 said see athletics.com and whatever that is on that side with some stands and all that. Then you go over here. Same thing, it doesn't say athletics.com, but it has some NASDAQ and some stands and all that same stuff over here. The two signs on this side. So it's just basically just a duplicate with the 400 in the smack dab middle. I just wanted to show you that.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
I just wanted to show you that. Behind the home plate, I'll show you one more thing. Behind home plate, what does it say? It says Ricky Henderson Field with the diamond on it, and then you have the AL logo on the American League logo on the Derek Circle, and the Athletics logo on the Derek Circle. The LAA's logo is behind the mound, directly behind the pitching strip of the mound. And also on their field, they had the opening week 2021 on the third baseline and first baseline. In between the home plate area and the coaching box. The bullpens are on the field. There's the A's bullpen over here. On the and then on this side is the Dodgers bullpen and the Dodgers dugout and the. Okay, I want to show you something unique. There normally in MLB stadiums. Why are we talking about all this? Well, I just wanted it's a little unique aspect of throwing it into the game, but just so we can talk about this stadium. It's kind of a unique stadium. Normally stadiums have the rail and you have steps you still have a step, and the door should be either there, I think it's there, or no, not there. Okay, so it's there. Is the door. I don't know why this one player is standing on the other side, but anywho, let me zoom back out. And both of guys are the same way. Doesn't have the barred railing. The reason for that is the Oakland in the Oakland Coliseum used to hold both this team and the NFL team in Oakland, the Oakland Raiders, before they moved to Las Vegas. And this would be the sideline for the football game, and so that's why they needed to have no bars so the players can go. I think what they did, yeah, that's why I think that's why they did that. And if you go over here to their side of home plate at Los Angeles, Los Angeles and the visiting teams is the exact same way except reversed. So the door's on this side instead of that side. And this one, there's nobody sitting on the separate bench. And I want to show you something that's pretty cool. You can go from the dugout onto the stands. How do you get to these? There's a door. I think there's an entrance, right? I think that shadows an entrance there to sit in these seats directly at field level. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to show that. Not many stadiums have that.
First delivery to him.
Now back to the game. I just wanted to show you that. I hope everybody didn't mind me showing that. See if we can start this guy out here. Yep, there you go. So we have the series will end on Wednesday. Thursday we'll have the Los Angeles Dodgers will have off. Tulsa doesn't start, until May. We'll start the City in the minor league, AAA minor league, on Thursday.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Swings and hits it foul off.
We'll have all the Dodgers organization games as well as some select Major League and minor league games in AAA and AA. So the team that we're following through all season, minor league and minor league and Major League, will be the Dodgers organization. Just like we did last year. The only difference between last year and this year, we didn't picture other minor league teams that may won. And yeah, it'd be like the first one in line. This year, you don't have to do that since we're controlling all the teams.
And that'll in Matt Chapman. As he swings and lifts it
Oh,
in the air out to shallow right
and
field.
oh dear.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Looked like he was out, but all right.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Do we need to start getting the bullpen guy warming up?
One on a fastball right down the pipe. Back up. Oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first.
Hopefully he's all right.
Put an end to the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 A's. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul.
Alright, so oops.
Swinging strike.
I think I swung way on that one. Yeah, it was definitely way too late.
4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Grounded up the first baseline.
Okay,
And it's still 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well.
Trying to get the timing right.
Early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he
By
is,
when to
he's gonna
know
have a
when to
pretty good night.
swing.
Here comes another 0-2.
I think I was either too early or too late. Yeah, I was early. Not as early as I was.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Next to
That was
stand
early.
in is Will Smith.
Swing time.
Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind them trying to drive the ball in the air.
Oh,
You
shoot.
can't collapse the backside, and that's
Probably
exactly
shouldn't have
what he
slowed it
did
down when that
this
was
last
definitely
at-bat.
out of the
Look
zone.
for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing
Oh,
and a
shoot.
miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. On the ground to third.
At the base hit, that was good on the swing timing, so that's good. After this series, we'll take on Washington, and then Colorado again, then San Diego, then Seattle, then San Diego again, then Cincinnati, then Milwaukee, Chicago, Los Angeles, Seattle, Miami, Arizona, San Francisco for the latest I think I have ever seen a
he gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning
Dodgers
changes dramatically.
Giants series
On its way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out.
was May.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very
They'll
good one. Somehow he just gotta
have
find
2
that
series
feel, because
against
that's a
each
pitch
other
he's gonna
in
need going
May,
forward.
one in San Fran and one in Los Angeles.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Pinder's got it for out number 3.
Then after that, the next time of those 2 teams will meet
2-1.
won't be until late June for a 2-game series in LA.
Ready to go in the bottom of
Then
the
they'll
4th.
play in late July again in San Fran.
First pitch of the AB now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
When I mean late, I mean the last week in July. It's the 27th through the 28th.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off.
And then after that, I don't think anything all month of August won't be until September.
This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
You only had 3 games in the October part of the month of that 2-month. If you look at the printed out schedule.
The next 0-2. Here's a fly.
It'll say September.
Back goes Betts at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
It'll say September/October and March/April. It's basically taking those 3 exhibition games and the opening of the season, and then the rest of them are just that month alone. So May, June, July, and August. The only double month one is September, October, of course, and March, April.
Turner in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
Within March 1 is the exhibition after spring training is over.
Loriano leads off second,
which Los Angeles had their in-city rival Angels.
High in the air and
They're asking, oh, do they play each other in the regular season? They do. May.
Likely too shallow to
That'll be in May.
That's taken by the center fielder. Well, that was certainly a tough play.
Early May.
Taking another look with show track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat. Carved out a nice route and ended up covering over 110 feet.
Yeah, I think that's the only time those 2 teams will meet.
With himself about that one. And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll go after the first pitch to him.
I think that's the only time those 2 teams will meet up against each other.
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope, wait, they'll play in August.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
May and August.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before
May and
the
August.
front foot can get down.
That'll be the only time the LA Dodgers and LA Angels will be playing against each other
That fastball caught too
in the
much
regular
of the
season.
plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he
So the next team series after Oakland is Washington Nationals.
Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
I'm recording.
The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Back, sorry
Welcome back.
about that.
Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits,
I won't do all the announcing of this one. I'm gonna let you listen to the announcers for the remainder of the game. And that's the only one I'll do commentary on. No more commentary for me until maybe the postseason. We'll do a Dodgers report weekly as well, though. So that's the only time you'll hear me. So I'll let you listen into the rest of the game.
Very difficult to rebound and quite frankly dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hard hit ball to short. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
To the plate now, Zach Rex, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He singled and later scored his team's only run back in the very first inning. He's 1 for 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Piscotty is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here 2-1. And now here is Sean Murphy. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Andrews.
So Elvis Andrews the next to bat. Popped him up. Smith has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, here is Jed Lowry. He went deep last time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Stepping in once again is Will Smith. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, A.J. Pollard. Line drive base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New
please.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Four runs here in this half inning. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Murphy recovers, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
So now to the plate, Zach Rex, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike, 0-2.
Down 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5. It's now 5-2 LA. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in 2-strike situations.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman,
Matt Chapman will stand in again, but first
Chapman.
we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Olsen.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ripped on the ground to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to bat will be Mitch Moreland. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Olsen is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jake Diekman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jake Diekman.
At the plate now is Justin Turner. Flew out last time up.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Diekman, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory. 1 out. Next, it'll be Sean Murphy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrews. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts to the track. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Well, we were just wondering about him maybe getting a little tired out there. Now the extra base hit. He's pitched well here, and he's given them all that he's got. But I think it's about time to make a move for a fresh arm.
Joe Kelly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
17, Joe Kelly.
At the plate now, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hops this one up. Smith over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 5-4. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Will Smith. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Pollard. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .333 hitter. Turned on down the line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Max Muncy will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Another one sent foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. And that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Mitch Moreland. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Not great. He's 1 for 8. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there. You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Here's a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. J.B. Wendelken enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty on his horse. He's there and records the first down. So the next to bat will be Zach Rex. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 5-4. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrews. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the second baseman.
Next to dig in, Jed Lowry. First delivery to him. In there, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tony Gonsolin earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, 4 errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.